back to First Energy Stadium here on the lakefront in Cleveland. We're about to resume the action as we've got a kickoff coming in this fourth quarter. Here's McPherson now to send it away. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they...
Touchdown! Quez Watkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing...
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Cleveland Browns.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And taken down just shy of the 40. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Looking to throw. Adams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring your running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
On first down, Posey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Adams. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Adams. He finds his man complete. That's Hoffman. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Adams. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Adams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Up the middle they go. Minor. And he's got room. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Four yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off play action. Sexton. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's Adams throwing on first down. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Adams. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Hoffman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried a stress. Rehearsal into the game, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left, and he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause, but in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Sexton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Sexton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now a handoff up the middle. Minor, and a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll try and run for it. And some room to work.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake. Sexton. They'll roll him out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Allen. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. So we've hit halftime. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. Sexton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain. Operating from the gun, Adams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Now Adams from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Adams on 1st down. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Adams.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now Adams to throw. Looking to throw on second down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Browns drive about to get started.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down, Sexton. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Looking to throw. Sexton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. Here's Allen. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
They'll try again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Browns are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Now, this has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
On third down, Posey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Adams now on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Hoffman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run on first down. Posey, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Forced out to his left. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Minor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Another yard would probably put this thing in the book. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points. Defense held them. And lo and behold,
today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from Cleveland. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
Definitely productive, including scoring his 14th touchdown of the season last week. It's going to be fun to watch the matchup now because he has a nose for the end zone. So if you're a defender, what's your job? Keep him out.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off play action. Sexton. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Browns at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. Off the play fake. Sexton. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago. 11 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
On first down, Minor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Off play action. Sexton. That'll be caught by Anderson. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Fields throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. On play action, Fields. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Fields. And some space here. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields under pressure again, and down he goes again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. And this a 39-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taking in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Off the play fake. Sexton, he'll buy some time right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Off play action. Sexton. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Chris Watkins from 19 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
He finds his man complete. It's Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, it's Fields. Powering forward. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Fields got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now it's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Got his target, Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Colts send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Off the play fake. Sexton. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Sexton. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Fields on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A play fake, now Fields to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Fields on 3rd down. And Davis has it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bryan. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Fields. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bryan. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Fields. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Here's Fields.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Fields now to throw.
Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law. And it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Looking to throw. Sexton. And this one's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st and 10, Sexton. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Colts are to their own 34-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
On 1st down, Fields.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bryant. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down. Fields. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Fields throwing again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Here's Fields. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further, eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Going right side here, and that's complete. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played
today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Minor. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Up the middle they go. Minor. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's right. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. On second down now. It's right. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down. Right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 17 yards out. And the Browns will strike first here in this wild... and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. On first down, Miller. Over the middle, complete. It's Murphy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Miller got his man complete over the middle. That's Murphy. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Miller now throwing on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Here's the option going left on second down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Looking to throw. Miller. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
On second down, Minor. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On third down, Minor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Sexton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Minor. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Sexton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Sexton escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Completes this one to Meredith. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, Miller.
They'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw, Miller. taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Leo Chanel drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's pulled in at the 32. Oh, he shifts past him. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Miller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sexton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown, Browns. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Browns continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
Here's Miller on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Operating from the gun, Miller. And he comes back with one complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Miller on 3rd and 2. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, nice move. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, BG, thanks very much. The playoffs are
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Miller. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Back to throw. Miller throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Miller. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Miller. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Sanders. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Miller. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up third down and goal. Back to throw. Miller. Now they go screen. It's complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
We're kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
On first down, Minor, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Sexton out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
The play fake. Sexton. And this is incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. To get it across the 20 before they get to him. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Looking to throw. Miller. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Shoves him aside. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And now a pass dumped off to his running back, and he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
Herbert to throw right away. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
That good for 19 and a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Herbert off of play action. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Really a solid start here on the opening. Drive, Charles, he's now 4-4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are down.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Kenneth Walker punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. They'll start on the ground here on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Minor. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rolling to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. So what did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards. 7-7, our score after 1. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And Walker has it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Herbert. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Walker Will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows his airing it out made this a successful drive.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Browns drive about to get started.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Minor, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. On third down, Minor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Skirts by him at the 35. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Right back to him on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. On second down now. It's right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll run on first down. Right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
From the 31, Herbert. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Herbert on first down now. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Again, Herbert completes a Mooney on the slant. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Herbert. Walker with a grab, left side. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways. Call this, Ben.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Sexton. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you to our look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the third. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Up the middle they go. Minor. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. To throw on second down. Sexton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside?
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Herbert's throw there complete to Mooney. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Minor. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Herbert now. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now here come the Raiders. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Herbert back to the air. Finding Walker, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. They'll look to throw again. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, this complete to the tight end play. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second down and goal. Herbert. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So out come the Raiders. And several days ago, you and I talked with a couple of the guys in the meetings about how big is home field advantage. And they kind of downplayed it a bit, but I think we're seeing here today, building up this lead, looks like they're going to win. Why home field advantage in the divisional round so important?
Yeah, they may have downplayed it, but we could also sense that it was important to them because nothing has to change. You don't have to uproot anything. Sometimes when you're going on the road, you may have to even leave earlier in order to get acclimated if it's going to be
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.
today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
To the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
Fielded just outside the goal line, and he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Off play action. Sexton sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Sexton. He's got Watkins on the out route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Operating from the gun. Sexton. Looking left side, he's got it complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Sexton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down. Minor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Minor. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Minor. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 6 yards away.
And the Browns are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Gleason. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was that we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A give to Williams, running right. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. They give it to Williams, running right. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Morgan. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. Looking to throw. Gleason. This one swung out to Williams. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Operating from the gun. Gleason. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They run. It's Williams. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Yeah, he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up 1st downs, get downfield and score.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gleason. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. From 6 yards away. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 2nd down now, Minor. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. A final shot before break. Sexton. That one complete to Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the 3rd quarter. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Working with a 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st and 10, Gleason. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Gleason got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Mecole Hardman, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quez Watkins, 71 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Gleason. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, Gleason. The left side throw complete to Adams.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely will. We talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Morgan. It'll be a gain of 5, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Back to throw.
Gleason. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On 4th down, Gleason. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down to the 43, 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake. Sexton. He'll buy some time right. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Sexton flushed out right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Off-play action. Sexton on the move to his left. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Minor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. On 3rd down, Minor. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
72 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Gleason. Oh, no, he lost the football. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Following the fumble recovery, Sexton. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy,
and the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
it's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship for Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew.